Almost set. Gates are tucked up firmly here in the chute. Acheron's reared up. Lights are beginning to flash. They steady. Off on this occasion. Barfly, Barrister, Brother Paddy, True Delight and Quick Reflex all away smartly with Orbit the Sun, Skin and Tins, and Oti Thelis makes a line of about 5 or 6 when they go up onto the first corner. Habisha's behind those, getting up into about midfield after the start. Drifting back, Percy Kiwa, followed by Acheron, and then Western Magic, and out the back last of all is My Naughty Blonde, who'd settled 7 or 8 lengths from the lead. Down the back of the course they head, nearing the 1100, and it's Orbit the Sun that has now moved to the top by about a length over Skin and Tins. The Lancelin Galloper running second with Brother Paddy. Down on the inside, Oti Thelis trapped 3 deep. In between horses came True Delight, Barfly, Barrister getting back on the inside, and then came Quick Reflex. Between those, Habisha, a length Percy Kiwa coming past the 800. Then My Naughty Blonde back there with Acheron, and whipping them all in is Western Magic. And so as they head by the 700 along the side of the course, and Orbit the Sun on top leads the way a half a length still. Skin and Tins and Oti Thelis, who's done a mountain of work right off the course. Percy Kiwa around his heels there, but having to steady. Quick Reflex, True Delight waits for the run. So does Brother Paddy, who's down on the rail, and they're being followed by Western Magic coming via the Cape. Habisha also searching for a room back there behind horses, getting strung up in plenty of traffic with Barfly, Barrister at the 300 though. Orbit the Sun tackled by Oti Thelis, who's ranged up. True Delight now as Pike releases the brake, zips up, grabs them both though nearing the 100 mark. It's True Delight. Habisha gets into the clear. True Delight with Habisha coming quickly. True Delight and Habisha, they split it. True Delight I thought might have scrambled in a whisker. Maybe True Delight from Habisha, and then came Oti Thelis. It was a grand run in defeat, followed then by Quick Reflex, Western Magic with a gap, Brother Paddy, Orbit the Sun, Barfly, Barrister, then Percy Kiwa. My Naughty Blonde back in the field in company with Skin and Tins, and Acheron last. Tight go. True Delight, most often than not, you'd back Pike, but Habisha's made it very close. True Delight, Habisha, splitting it together to the naked eye. First thoughts, True Delight. Habisha, the Pontiff, gets to it in the shadows, and if there's a millimetre between them, the judge needs the magnifying glass to find that margin. Waiting for the result here after the running of the Devil's Lair handicap. Devilishly close finish. Might even be a dead heat. As we stand by for the result. Perilously close. Oti Thelis, very good run. Back from 61 into 21 and sat off the course and worked very hard. Here's the result, and 6 has got it by a whisker. True Delight, a treble for Pike. Number 6, True Delight, has 1 from Habisha, Paul Harvey, and 12, Oti Thelis, third home, 6-5-12. And the margin is about as narrow as you'll ever get. So it's a treble for Pike and Durant this afternoon, the reset mare. That's a nice little buffer for the Durant stable over Team Williams. Peter's Investments race this mare from a catbird mare in perfect size. And that's her second win in just 7 career runs. He went for home. Habisha was back in some traffic. Took a little time, but once it got clear, it was storming to the line. Wins in another bound, but that amounts to 0 on the post. And 7, Western Magic has run 4th. A nose margin, a nose by 2 1/4 there after the running of race 9. And it was a gripping finish. It was Pike and the Pontiff at their best, with just the narrowest of the margins splitting them, True Delight and Habisha. Now the 10th today, the Sterling Handicap over 1,000 metres at 4 o'clock. 7, Dia Della Razza, 12, Secret Ensign, 13, Shiraska are the scratchings. Taylor Stone will ride number 3 at A Calmer Sky. As we head down to Gareth Hall, and there's one that even had the poor old judge there clambering for his magnifying glass to split them.
You've kicked clear now in this Trainers Premiership.
Yeah, had a good day so far, but a little bit of time to go yet. So we've got a couple more chances on the day, so we'll keep our head down.
Well done.
Thank you.
There we go. There's Adam Durant. We'll take a quick break here on Sky Thoroughbred Central. On the other side of it, It's form line once again, the Grafton Cup tomorrow. Can't wait for that. So it's Greg Radley and the team, along with Gary Cleese and Glenn Munsey, as we continue on form line on this Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, 5-4. Willie Pike's about to catch up with Brittany Taylor after another great ride there by W. Pike, and he just defeats Paul Harvey in a great duel. But it's always a concern when the farrier's at work, Brittany, but not so for this mare. No,
it wasn't an issue at all. We were talking just before the race. I would love to see what the statistic is for horses that get reshod behind the gate. Sometimes they come out and win, sometimes they don't. I'm not sure if there's any real correlation with it, but often you do see them drift in the market if they're getting reshod behind the gates, but it was no problem for this mare. And Pike brings up a treble, and there can still be more to come because he does take 10 rides today on this big card. Pikey, True Delight, a really good win there. Did you think you'd got it, or did you think Paul may have nutted you on the line?
No, I honestly thought Paul nutted me on the line. I'll get a bit of trouble for being reverse mocking, but no, I thought Paul bobbed me right on the line.
Well, it's not very often that you miss out in a photo finish. Tell us about the run for this mare today.
She was quite good, actually. I was surprised. She offered me a nice kick in the past. I always thought she never really offered me much of a kick. She was more a grinding type, whereas today she travelled strong throughout, and within a little bit of bother. There was not a lot of pace, and things just weren't happening for us. But she actually gave me 100 metres of a really nice kick, which got us out of trouble.
Well, it did indeed. Congratulations.
Thank you.